What up, upcyclers? We got a different one for you today. This is a card reveal, but not a graded card reveal per se. There are a couple graded cards we're going to look at, but I do already know the grades on those. This is more of a pickups video and just kind of talking about some stuff out there that I'm seeing in the market and picking up. I got a really special one in here that we're going to do last. This is a redemption return that I'd pretty much given up on. But anyway, should be a short one today. Looking and talking about some different cards. So we'll just start going through them. Okay, first up, obviously Manny Machado has had a crazy start to the season. I am a Padre fan, so this is definitely PC stuff for me. Now, I did start picking up some Manny stuff even before the season started. I already had it. Manny stuff. Sorry. And anyway, take a look at that. This is a 2019 Beam Team Stadium Club, and it is the gold parallel. You can see there out of 50. Get a Manny pile going here. Then I also picked up this one. This is the Topps Chrome. This is a short print. The image variation from 2018. He was still in the Orioles right before he came to the Padres, but I always like image variation cards. I think among the parallels out there, I think they're the best ones because they're the most, obviously striking visually. This is a X-Fractor rookie that I am planning to get graded. I've looked it over. It looked clean to me. The centering looks good. Let's just hope. A little mark there is on the on the outside. Don't worry about that one. Okay. While we're talking Manny, let's look at these. I'm actually kicking around the idea of going for a rainbow with this because I got such a good deal on these two. There is the 2013 Topps Finest Rookie Auto. This is the gold refractor parallel, which is out of 50. It is a gem mint, and it's a strong graded gem mint, so I'm relatively confident this would cross over to a gem mint with another grader. But I like it in the BGS slab. I'm fine with that. Then here's the same card in the X-Fractor. That is out of 149. Unlike today's sets, 2013 Finest didn't have, 35 different parallels to get the rainbow. I believe there's only 7. I mean, obviously the Superfractor is probably going to be next to impossible to find, but you never know. The other ones are doable. There's one out of 250, one out of 500, then there's a non-numbered one, then there's one out of 100. 10 in the Superfractors. What is that, 7 or 8? But anyway, I like these cards a lot. They just look really cool. Okay, now this one I picked up a little while back. That is a Garbage Pail Kid. You know me as the San Diego Upcycler, but Rex is actually my name. And there are actually 2 of the original old school Garbage Patch Kids that use the name Rex, which I think is really weird that there's even one, because it's a really unusual name. I think I've maybe met like 2 other Rexes in my life. And there's this one and another one that it's from the original set. This is series 4, I think. So this was a lot cheaper and easier to get. I'm not, married to getting a Gem Mint 10 out of it, but, obviously it would be nice. Over here, we've got some Project 70 cards. I like these. I'm slowly trying, just for PC purposes, I'm slowly trying to get all of the Tatis ones. I have quite a few already. This one was one of my favorites, and I actually got a good deal. This is the numbered rainbow foil out of 70. I got a good deal on this one. It was an eBay auction, so I jumped on it. And then a Manny one that I picked up recently. Here's some raw cards that I'm looking to get graded. That I just find to be really underpriced right now. In my opinion, there are way too many people out there doing prospecting. There's way too much of money being spent, and the prices are just incorrectly inflated on like first Bowman draft stuff in baseball, or too much money getting spent on drafted quarterbacks that haven't even really played yet. Versus if you look back at cards from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, even early 2010s, like these Mannies. Like, it's ridiculous to me that this card, for example, I find it absolutely ridiculous how much this card goes for versus what you could get with that. For example, this is when I bought it. It may have gone up slightly, which I didn't buy it that long ago. This is about a $500-$600 card. A gem mint gold refractor autograph rookie of a person that's tracking to be a Hall of Famer, and looks like they're certainly in the hunt for MVP for this season. Should cost way more than that. I mean, that's what you're paying for a first Bowman refractor of some guy that just got drafted because he got drafted in the first round. They're going to have to buck the odds and play incredible as they develop to get to the point where they're making a, 9-figure contract like someone like Manny Machado has 6-8 years into their career to justify that kind of a price tag. And even that, a lot of the stuff that's go look up like a Joe Adele gold auto rookie card from 2021, like Topps Chrome or Topps Finest. And I think you'll be amazed at how, that's probably going for, I don't know, 5-10x what that goes for. And I'll take that all day long. All right. Davante Adams, case in point, one of the best receivers in the NFL. Rookie phenom, RPA out of 199. Here are a couple of Tony Gwynn autos. This is like an insert sort of commemorative thing that was hand signed by him. These aren't actual autograph cards. Obviously, there was no actual autograph card of his rookie. But other than being a little off center, which you can see there, this card's in really good shape. Really good. And again, I'm almost embarrassed how little I paid for some of this stuff relative to what a lot of modern stuff is going for these days. I'm a big fan of the Donruss Elite series. One of my earliest memories of card collecting from when I was a kid was I actually pulled an Elite series out of a 1991 Donruss pack, which, when you see that those things are out of, I think it was either 10,000 or 100,000, I have to go look, but you would think, oh, those are like every other pack. Even today at inflated production numbers and print runs, they made so many cards back in the junk wax era. That's why it's called the junk wax era. That I didn't even, the guy at the shop that I knew where I used to buy my cards from near my house had never seen one before. They didn't have one for sale. And it was a big deal. I wish I would have kept it. I gone and reacquired the same one. It was Andre Dawson, incidentally. I picked that one up. I actually do have one out for grading right now that I'm waiting to get back. So you will see that later in a grading reveal video. But obviously, I'm a big Ken Griffey PC guy, and that's just a really cool card. It looks like it's in great shape. Centering's good. I will send that in to get graded soon. Speaking of Griffey, here is a Upper Deck Star Signings. Again, it's a Griffey auto. And it was way less money than you would think it is. And that's something I want to get in and get graded. A lot of that is PC stuff. So, anyway, without further ado, let's get to this one. I will tell you what this is. This was like a lot of people, when I kind of got back into collecting, as of a lot of people stuck at home, and a lot of hobbies and collectible markets took off, I stupidly assumed that any redemption out there was just it's just a matter of waiting. It wasn't quite ready by the time they had to package up the products. And subsequently, I'd read all these horror stories about problems with Panini and all, they would take years, and sometimes they would just give up and send you, some crap care package. Because I thought I got a great deal on this redemption. It is a National Treasures Prospect 12-player auto booklet. And there's some big names in this one. And I sent it off, and that was almost a year ago that I sent this off. And I was worried that it was going to sit there, especially because it had 12 different players on it. All it would take them to, not sign in a timely enough manner that it could screw up the whole card. I almost resigned myself that I was like, I may never see that card, but oh well, it's too late now. It was a $500 lesson I learned by buying a redemption card. Yeah, I did spend about $500 on the redemption, sent it in, waited. I imagine nowadays this card is probably worth quite a bit more than that. Plus, even at the time, it was, going for a bit more than that. It was just an auction that I timed well. And at the time, thought I got a really screaming deal on. Come on, Panini. Really? Scotch tape, Panini? Really? You can't do painter's tape like every other person in the world that mails a sports card? Anyway, there we go. It is out of 15 National Treasures Signature Booklet 2021. I'm going to be as careful as I can pulling this out of here. Now, my intention is to send this off and to get graded. You can see here, Beckett, as far as I know, is the only company that will, handle these oversized cards and stuff. Although I can only imagine what this one's going to look like. It folds out to 4 panels, so I imagine it would be like twice as big. So I don't know. Maybe they won't even handle this, but I am going to work on a way of displaying it. Although I'm kicking around just selling it, I'm not really sure. So without further ado, let's look at all of the names in here. Look at that. Julio Rodriguez, Bobby Witt Jr., C.J. Abrams, Royce Lewis, J.J. Bleday, Riley Rain, Drew Waters, Nolan Gorman, Tristan Casas, Jordan Groshans, and Jeter Downs. These are, 12 players that last year, at least, were among the very best of the best of the prospects down there in the minor leagues. This is just a really cool card. I mean, they are all sticker autos. It is unlicensed. You can see they have, very cleverly avoided and or airbrushed out, the team logo, team stuff, but still, this is really cool. I'm very happy with it. I'm actually kind of amazed that it actually showed up. I was expecting that another year or two from now, I was going to get a sorry email from Panini and some worthless packs. Anyway, let me know what you think of these cards. Let me know what you think of the market, of what market on out there right now. Am I completely insane that card is greatly undervalued? Or is it the other cards with some of the ultra modern stuff is greatly overvalued? I don't know, but it doesn't make sense to me. And until things change, I'm going to continue to shop for things like this and not out there spending thousands and thousands of dollars on, Wander Franco rookie cards. Anyway, if you enjoy this kind of content, please do subscribe to the channel. I've got a bunch of other videos out there where I've got some graded card blind reveals, and there are some rips and other stuff out there related to the hobby. Please do check those out. And yeah, otherwise, thank you very much for your time. I hope you continue to enjoy yourself in the hobby, and I wish you the best.